Hello and welcome to the Monza Road Course Endurance Race. I am driving the Porsche 911 GT2 RS, fully upgraded in the exclusive series. For more information about that, see the link in the description, where you can see how much it costs to fully upgrade this car, how much the series pays, and other things like that. At the end of this race, we'll get into the profitability. Already we are warping ahead. I'm at 22 kilometers. I have just passed over into the perpetual point, which is the point of the race you could go forever if you want to. You can do cuts like this at incredibly high speeds in this car. It is a fun car, actually, quite a lot of fun. Gotta watch some of these corners. Before you get into tearing me apart because I'm taking off-track cuts, it is impossible to go this far without taking them. 50 kilometers, yes. 73, no. This is about going far to earn currency. So that's why people like me do these farming races. Most people seeing this know that, but if you're new to it, that's why all these cuts are being taken. I'm already over 100 kilometers, and I'm totally trashed. Here we've jumped to 150. So you have to take off-track cuts so you can get past the normal end of an endurance race and have endless spots appear. Then you still have to drive fast. You have to have fast, back-to-back lap times. No other way to do this. Ignore the clock. Go for it. And listen to that lovely damaged car. Now, I have maximum damage here, so who cares if I hit people now? I'd rather not hit him. I would have rather been able to clear him and kept my momentum, but it doesn't really matter at this point. I can't get any more damaged. So I actually start doing some bump passing. And normally you wouldn't do that because you're going to damage your car. So I kind of blow this corner. You saw earlier I took that really nicely. Nice high-speed cut. Overtake a couple of bots when you do that right. But watch this. I'm going to brake a little bit late. Boom. Bash him out of my way. I didn't bother going off track. I actually took it faster because of that. Risky. You got to know what you're doing to pull that off. Got to know the proper braking points. We're over 200 kilometers here. 224. And sometimes you can cut through that. Honestly, it's faster just to drive it. But sometimes you need to cut that chicane if there's bots in your way. That's the only time you really need to cut it. Then we've got the Parabolica turn. This is one of the harder turns in the game to maximize. Easy turn to take, but if you want to gain on the bots there, it's difficult. Sometimes you're going to lose it into the gravel, which you probably have done that if you've driven this track very much. Lap 42, 226 kilometers. We're going to warp ahead still. Look at that, piles of bots. You know? Okay, so I wanted to go 250 kilometers, and I just went over. So I'm gonna do some donuts, and then I want to show you how trashed this car is, because it might blow your mind how totally trashed this car is. Take a look at that. No headlights, bumper bent, hood bent, all scraped up. No rear window. Rear bumper totally bent up. I mean, I've damaged every single part of this car. Every part. So there's a glitch I find. Watch this. I'm going to end right at 250, a pinch over. And then in the next screen, it scrapes me back a little bit. I've had this happen in a lot of endurance races. Kind of frustrating. Don't know what's going on with that. It's not a huge glitch, but it's just a little bit annoying if you like to time things perfectly. Profitability. Fame per minute is okay. I wouldn't fully upgrade just for this race, but it is a good option if you're bored and you're looking for another endless race you can run. Not too hard of a race, really fun race because this thing's fast. And here are some other links you might find interesting. Thank you for joining me today in my super trashed Porsche.